Wanderstop is a thinking. It's a thinking. That unreal is unreeling. There we go. Oh, Annapurna? I wasn't expecting Annapurna. All right, autosave. We love to see it. Oh, it's so chill. What's up, Lizzie? This might be your kind of game. This might just be your kind of game.
My name is Alta.
Hey, Alta.
And I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not?
Love her design so much.
Here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
Hey, so this art is amazing.
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
This is a dark start.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure.
This is such a dark intro to a cozy game.
I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
I mean, 10 out of 10? That was exceptional. That was so beautifully animated. The voice actor, holy cow. Now, to go from that animation to this Unreal is not as good, but wow, that intro. I would watch a whole series, dude. That voice actor was so good. The animation was breathtaking. Wow. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. That was so good. I'm like floored. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Keep moving. Right. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay. There we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. I guess I'll rest. Just for a second. Just a moment, and then back to it. Gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have, and push until I find Master Winters. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Alta is not doing okay. You guys can't see this little animatic behind me, but if you could, you would know that it's a really well-animated coffee cup. She's so cute. Hello. Tweedledee. Good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oh, my goodness. You are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea, which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Oh, wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? That's true, A, B. No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? Of course not. It's just a sword. I can lift the sword. I can do it, okay? Indeed, we are in agreement. That's the sword, and it is the normal weight. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see, for fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun, wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Was I off? Is Miss Alta not interested even in making tea? Well, please know that I only thought you would enjoy doing something fun to do while resting. After all, you've had a turbulent day today. Why not enjoy yourself for a moment? You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making a tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make a tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Bye-bye. His legs were so little. Oh, no. He barely stood. That's so funny. I didn't even notice. Was he doing like the toddler kick off the bench? Because that's real funny. All right. Oh, this world is cute. It's very, very cute. Very, very, very cute. I like the world. I like the trees. The birch is very nice. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm going to go make some tea. Oopsie. Oh, I can just toggle it. That's nice. Just run by default. Hey, Boro. Okay. We can groove. Hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I understand completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make a tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold RT to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Cool. It's a neat mechanic. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will naturally dry themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come and speak with me. In the basket. To open a pocket, press and hold that. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory using blah, blah, blah. Am I gathering leaves? Did I do it? Nice. Why do they sound like Luigi? Look, okay. I didn't know how much they were going to be talking. I just thought they had an Italian vibe. Excellent job, but please come and see me to discuss next steps. Don't you think he has an Italian vibe? He's just falling asleep. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it'll be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball. I don't think that's exactly how it works. Easy for the storage and the transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. If that's true, then I'm mesmerized. Haven't even seen the full gameplay yet, and I need it. I'm right there with you. But to me, so we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step to do is a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Yes, it does. It does. Please, I want you to take the watering can with you, perhaps stashed in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. Can I go ahead and grab all of them? We already did all this. All we need is a watering can. Have you made tea before? How do you know it doesn't turn into a ball? You know, I have made a lot of tea, but I've never made it straight from tea leaves. Before we begin, can Boro suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. Don't tell me what to do. Boro. Welcome to the garden. Here is where the Boro like to do the planting of the plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But means we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like a magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. This is how plants work. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed.
Well, what in the world was the egg for, Boro? All of a sudden, we're talking about seeds and eggs? Which one's which?
Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like and not just a garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in a garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done.
Okay. Oh, wow, it really is a hex grid, huh? Cool. All right. Neat. Plant. Bow! That's how you plant. Of course. Of course. The fern egg. I finished making the plant egg.
Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now's the time to be retrieving it. Please take a watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with the water and pour it on your new egg. Once you have done these, please come and speak with me again.
They are indeed magic. Is it gonna... Looks just like cauliflower. Yep. Accurate. That's how it works. That's how it works. Cattails. Blue fern. 2... Okay, so math here, right? 1, 2, 3 blue ferns turn into an egg. You water that egg, what happens? Cattails. What am I supposed to do with it? Boro, look at me.
Aha, you have successfully watered a plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using a small hybrid to make as many new plants as you want.
Yeah, I already did that. I have more seeds now.
So you did. It is very on brand for you to be rushing ahead to the next step.
You don't know me, Boro.
Very well, then let us jump ahead to the next step in the gardening process.
Is this going to be written down?
Yes, of course. All of this is written in the book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like you to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Yes.
Large.
That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits.
Remember how you used a line pattern to make it a small hybrid? You're so excited he had to spin around, yep. To make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants that we planted to make it a small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make it this new triangular pattern. Once you've made a large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it. Please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. But I need more seeds. I need 4 seeds. I can do it anywhere? Wait a second. You can have seeds. I want to do it right here. I need more seeds, though. Oh, I see. Understood. Boom. Boom. Once again with the creepy egg. And we water that egg. And we water that. And then we collect the carrots. Cattails lead to carrots, as you do. I did it. No. Oh, no. I did it. I made fruit. A wonderful miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. The carrot tea. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will give you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. That grow above ground, that's true, yep. The cheap cheeps. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful in making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else but stare in silence. Aha! That's the sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make it a tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. Way ahead of you. Oh, look at the tea. The tea ball. That's not... Okay. I have some tea ball. Boro. Boro, where are you going? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. You could have... He went the long way. He went the long way, Boro. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ha, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If it is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, let our minds relax. Ooh, Boro could tell a joke. Yeah, tell me a joke, Boro. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe, actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in a space and the sign says no astronauts? Yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? And the librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space. A sign says no astronauts allowed. That means there's no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks and they are both astronauts. Oh no, this is tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. And then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro, was he a captain? When did that happen? Oh, the joke boat. This joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So, after dinner, they go out to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and, let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. One of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train boat lose steam. What was the point of the astronauts? I am laughing. I am not laughing. Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? That was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story.
No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that light of a diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine! That is pretty intricate. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. I have never seen this before. I am new to this house as well. I am just a stranger. I murdered the owner of this house, and now here I am. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. Oh, boy. This is a long process, and it's lunchtime. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water, heat the water. This will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the cheap fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make a tea? Can't you just show me? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking the book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all well written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can be conveniently used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Oh, brother. To be pouring. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to keep going. And next up is to heat the water. It does look a bit sus. It's looking a bit sus, Lizzie. It's a tea maker. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the heat is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Yeah. Aha! You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me how Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Let me figure it out. I think I got this. I'm sure you'll make a quicker work of it. Remember that your field guide provides details on the remaining steps if you need it. You can even be using the field guide while still on the ladder. Good luck. I am eagerly looking forward to a cup of cheap tea. I forgot about the cheap. Maybe I did need him. Oh, no. Oh, no, I think I might have needed him. I'm mortified to admit it. Oh no. I am mortified to admit that I needed his help. Okay, transfer to infuser. Add the tea. Did that ladder just move? Oh. I would like to. I think I've been making a tea. We need a cup. Where's the cup? It's intricate, all right. What you think, Boro? He's spun again. Maybe he is excited. Is this a tea that you have made? Here it is. Aha, splendid. Give it a shot, Boro. Jesus, it is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it'll be a perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Chicky can't get you here. Nope. Ha, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Ha! I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. A lot of tea to make one cup. Yep, I probably should have made one for myself. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? Winning. Ha! So I expected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted. I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum, what a feeling! If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that would happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? Happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You have known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. The eye twitch is great. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be. Ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now.